Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome, Bodymus Prime on YouTube. Welcome, Mr. Fluffy. How are you doing, UI Thinker? I can't have your names over here. I don't know why I bothered to read the chat. Because you all got printed out. Is the music a bit too loud? Yep. It was on my ears, so I guess it was on your ears as well. Sorry about that. There's so many things that happened the last week, and there's so many things that I want actually to show you. And I know that was requested. I'm gonna show you the first thing. How are you doing, Bodymus Prime? And yeah, it is Rod over here. The first thing I want to show you, which is actually pretty simple, if you go into your Lumia link over here, you can have your doc chat, right? We all knew about this. So the doc chat, it's actually this one. And right now, we did add the possibility to move the direction of the chat from the bottoms up or from the top to bottom. Top to bottom was the default, and some people complained that they have like their cameras on top of their screens, and when they want to read the chat, they want to look at the top, so they can actually look at the camera at the same time, making it more immersive when they are actually replying to the chat. I'm gonna give me a bit of time to adapt to that, because I usually my eyes going all the way down there to actually read the chat. But yeah, that's one thing that we added with the Lumia link, and we will gonna slowly shut it down, I guess, for but it's not that yet a specific date when we're gonna go and shut down the app from the App Store and Google Play. You're gonna still be able to use the browser. The only problem that we have currently is that in order to use the one currently for the docking browser, is that you need to be on your local network with your computer. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. So that's one feature that I wanted to showcase just out of the bat, like you were saying, Prime. So you wanted to show how to do the credits. Okay. We discussed in Discord, and I said that I'm gonna show you on stream as well. So we're gonna create a new overlay. We're gonna call this one credits, right? And try to match your display resolution or your canvas resolution on your OBS, or it can be actually whatever over here, because it will not gonna be full screen unless you set it to be full screen. So when you open it, you have here a credits layer. So if you search for credits, this one will gonna appear here. By default, the appearance will gonna be 700 by 700, right? So I like, just for me personally, I like to place it in the top left corner and then modify the resolution to 700 by 700. But of course, you can leave it as big as you want, as small as you want. And yeah, after that, you see that automatically starts playing. This is the default credits. So right now on the right side over here, let me actually zoom in. On the right side over here, under the content, you can manage the credits. This is showing over here because it is the time period for the last 12 hours. You can go last 6 hours, last 24 hours, 3 days, 1 year if you want to, okay? So this is the time frame. It's looking in the past for your Lumia events. Good. So let's say we're gonna place it for 6 hours just to get this particular stream, and then we're gonna go into manage credits. Into manage credits here, there are different settings that you can place, and also different teams. This one, it takes a while to start, right? Because it's rolling from bottom to top. This one, for example, movie theme, we're gonna show directly. So if I save the theme, we're gonna Oh, this one gonna take still a while. Maybe I do not have any credit for the last 6 hours, so let me actually modify that to last 24. And save team. This will gonna start. This should start automatically. Okay, let me actually change the team again. Let's go to this one, receive teams. Now let's save it. We don't have anything. Okay, let's play 7 days. Okay, let's save it for now and let's copy the URL and place it on the OBS. So browser source, let's place it over here. It's 700 by 700. And out of the bat, it shows white over there and it starts the credits. So this is for 7 days. It doesn't show over here, but it shows on my browser OBS. And of course, if I go ahead and let me move it a bit so you guys can see. I'm sorry if I'm covering something. Let me make it small over here. So if I'm going on content manage credits and change it back to the movie theme, for example, and save it, then it'll gonna automatically refresh after clicking save. And then the other theme will gonna play. So we're gonna say credits, the cheers that happened during that stream, the followers that we got the last 7 days, and everything in between. So in order for you to actually trigger it, this is very important. Let me actually bring sources over here and zoom in. So this is my credit browser source, right? Can I actually make this one place in the corner so it's not going to take too much space? So what you want to have with this one, on the properties, right? You would want to control the audio via OBS because some of the themes will gonna have audio. Then you want to have the shutdown source when not visible and refresh browsers scene when becomes visible. Because you will gonna place this one on usually on your ending scene, right? And in order to get the more recent data, it needs a refresh. So having it to shut down means it'll gonna be always in standby. And when you go to that particular scene, it'll gonna start, right? And then we're gonna play, as you can see here, everything that we had for the last 7 days. But of course, you can actually modify that. And yeah, I place it on a loop. So we're gonna loop until it's basically hidden. Good. So did that answer your question, Prime? Okay, let me actually remove this. We're getting people in. We're getting people in. Let's welcome them in. Learn DJ, welcome in. Xbox and Inside Matt. Actually, yeah, Inside Matt. I pronounced it correctly. Yo, I got a question. Been stuck helping a friend set up Lumia. Do HFX work on ultra-wide monitors? We can only get it in the middle, regardless of what size we make the mask of the screen overlay. The problem is the way we have it, it's gonna always match the ratio of your video. So if the video it's set to be 16:9, then also we're gonna be centered with 16:9. If you have, for example, 32:9 monitor, like an ultra-wide monitor, then of course we're gonna be just centered on your screen instead of filling in and stretching that video, because then we're gonna look ugly and weird if we are actually doing that. I understand that it's not covering the entire screen for the ultra wide. What I can actually say is try to create your own HFX for the ultra wide and use those. Those will gonna cover your entire screen. Keep in mind to keep the same aspect ratio as your display. So I hope that answered your question. Just missed a couple of steps, very much appreciated. I didn't not make a new scene is one of the problems I had. Okay. It's gonna take me a while to adapt with the new flow of the chat. Right, okay, I'm not going crazy. It's just the HFX limitation. It's actually a video limitation to not actually stretch it out and look weird. And not being bad at helping people set up Lumia. No, you're doing a great work. Any kind of help, it's much appreciated for any kind of user. When we'll be able to change the colors of usernames, for example, on YouTube, it's always gonna show up in red. No, you can change the colors of the usernames showing at any color. You're referring to the chat box on the overlays? I can actually show you that. So, for example, let's go back inside here. And we're going to go on chat box layer. So inside the chat box layer, of course, we're going to have all the users coming in. If you click on the chat box settings and manage chat box, over here on the top, you have for each particular platform, what kind of color do you want to have? So on Twitch, yes, you can use username color because Twitch has that functionality. All the other platforms, you will not gonna have the functionality because they are not providing that. So if you want to change the YouTube color, go ahead, you can just go over here, click on this red dot, and then just pick a different color. So for example, I'm gonna make you look purple. And if I save the theme, now if you type in the chat over there, we're gonna have a purple border. I of course can change the theme of the chat box, and then you're gonna look even more different. So change the color here, but it's not changing. Oh, okay. I changed the color. Apply globally. This is going to be for all of them. So maybe it's not for the basic theme. Let me actually change with the glass theme and check if this is the same thing. If it's not changing to the color that we are selecting here, then it means that we do have a bug. Yes, we do have a bug. Okay. I think if you are here, you can use the, well, I don't think we have the task over here and the ClickUp plugin created, but yes, this is a bug and it's gonna be definitely fixed. When does 9 go live? I didn't understand that question. I do not know 9. Genial, por esto. Yeah, I was trying to actually read your Spanish prompt over there. It wasn't letting me change the color. Thanks for the reply. Yeah, it's actually not currently working. We're gonna fix that in the next update for sure. Oh, when Lumia 9 is released. Lumia 9, it's already in beta. If you want to have your hands on the current functionality that it's being developed as we speak, you can go into your settings general on 8.9, check mark this allow beta releases, and then update. So this will gonna give you all the integration that we've done so far. I've been testing it for a few months right now. It's very stable, so we release it for public as well, the beta releases. If you do not want to be on the beta, you can wait until we fully release the stable version. I will not gonna be able to actually say you when that will gonna happen. Before you're doing the update to beta, I would strongly recommend you go into your profiles and click this button. This will gonna basically do a backup of your profile. So in case something does not work on the beta and you found a bug and you cannot actually stream with that bug, you could have like a backup, so you can go back to the original version and then go back to the backup profile that you did from 8.9.1. I still want to run a few more streams, but I cannot believe that my router was the issue, which was the ghost crashes I was having so far. 2 streams, not a single problem on the new router. I'm glad, Prime, because you were having those issues for quite a while, and none of us could actually reproduce it. So, yeah, if you lost basically internet for just a few seconds, might actually make the YouTube connection not work. I tried with slightly removing the cable in and out multiple times, but I still couldn't reproduce the issue that you were having. Good. So let's talk about something else that was added to 9.0 that everybody of you guys have access to. And this is, we already talked about it, but we're going to talk it again. It is the TTS voices. The TTS voices are AI voices that you can actually control and use. And of course, you can click over here, use, and then use it on as a chat command, as a Twitch point, as a Twitch extension command, as a kick point command. So just by clicking use and then the place you want to use it, it'll gonna automatically create that command for you. What has been added on top of that is that now on the alerts, for example, we can place it as an entrance or any kind of alert. You can go on edit, and then inside the TTS, let me zoom in, you can enable the TTS, and then you have here regular TTS, which is of course the default ones, which are on the systems ones and also the cloud, right? But also you can go and select Marketplace AI TTS. That gives you this particular page that you can select AI TTS and add it to your alert. So you can, I don't know, maybe somebody uses bits and you want to actually play an AI TTS for them, or you want to place also the integration with the GPT with the AI prompt, and then created a unique thank you message or whatever the alert will gonna be, and on whatever voice you want to use, right?
Hold up. Lumiastream just hit me with another short man surprise.
So now you can actually do that, and after you use it, after you click use, we're gonna be added to your alert as TTS. For some reason, it takes a bit. I did click use, right? Yeah, I did click used. Ow! You scared me, Cam. How are you doing? Thank you for the 50 kicks. Yeah, the kicks are throwing balls. Okay, so why this doesn't work? My voice is... Okay, I did something wrong? Play on overlays and play on computer audio instead. Marketplace uses tokens, that's fine. Choose an AI voice. And then I want to use the AI voice. But apparently we're having an issue over here. Okay, we're gonna investigate and fix it for sure. Good. I just used it on my other profile and it was working totally fine. I don't understand why this one doesn't work. So let me try this again on a different alert. So Marketplace AI, and let's use the Optimus Prime. It was also taking quite of a second when I was actually using it before. But yeah, beta can have bugs, right? Beta can have bugs. But there you go. It actually placed it over here. And now when somebody does bits, let's actually do something else. Let's play the command well, actually, no, leave it over there. Or let's place it on the Lumia itself. And inside here, let's go with an AI prompt. We're gonna activate the GPT, and I want to make it say thank you to username for donating. And here we have the variables, and it should be, it's amount, right? Yeah, amount for donating amount of bits. And I'm gonna say make it short and answer as you are Optimus Prime. Make it funny and don't exceed okay, more than 150 characters in your response. So I'm gonna apply, and if somebody wants to give me one bit, then the AI TTS should actually answer it. And also, you're always gonna have a different message from Optimus Prime. Oh no, not kicks. I didn't place it on kicks. I placed it on bits. Cam, I placed it on bits. No. One bit. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, there we go. Gonna take a while. Oh, this list is going long. I still didn't get it. Let me check the...
iThinker, thank you for donating one of bits. 1 bit fuels freedom and my coffee. Autobots, rejoice! Optimus Prime.
There we go. So now every single time we're gonna have a unique output from it. Cove wants his one as well. Okay, let's see how long it takes. Come on, Optimus, where are you? We're gonna answer when he wants the answer.
Ahad Cove, thank you for donating 1 of bits. 1 bit fuels freedom and my coffee. Autobots, rejoice. Optimus Prime.
That was not unique. All right. That was not unique. Bad AI. Okay. Always be unique on your response. And let's go from mini to nano, since it should be faster. Okay. That should be better. Why do you have it on the same thread? Yeah, I don't know why I have it on the same thread. Oh no. I should have removed the thread. Shouldn't be on the thread. There's no point to have a thread for that. Since I'm always gonna save him to role play as Optimus.
Ahad Cove, thank you for 5 bits. Sparks fly. Your generosity fuels.
Ah, crap. Did I forget the most important thing?
UI Thinker, thank you for 1 bit. Cove. One thank spark you for donating 5 of bits. Optimus Prime 5 bits empower the Matrix for donating 5 of bits. Autobots, your power-up Optimus Prime. The Autobots. Optimus Prime.
Okay, so I do not have the skip the queue, but apparently they all respond at the same time, which is not cool. And I forgot to wait for TTS to finish before completing the command, which was making it to clip afterwards. Now, I didn't forget anything. The problem is the duration was not enough for it. Hey, thank you for the follow. Question: can we have our own voice for AI? Okay, I'm getting flashbanged. Perfect. Those things are not gonna come on back to normal because I do not have them added, I guess. Let me see. Go back to default state. No. Hey, Hugh. I think I forgot you guys. Hugh Pro. Yeah, Hugh Pro, it's not here. Hugh Pro. Color. Black. Test. There we go. Perfect. You made it purple just before I was saving it. Okay. Hopefully I saved it just before, so it's gonna go back to black. This line over here, this is very bright and can make it so bright that I can it'll gonna blind all the other lights. So let's see, go to default state. Come on, go to black. No. Color black, test. No. Am I on Hue Pro or on Hue? Okay. Oh, it should be Hue Pro. Maybe. Okay, so to answer your question, Murph, yes, you can clone your own voice. What you have to do is actually to record yourself, and then I can actually show you how to do it. I'm gonna go on TTS voices, and then as a premium user, you're gonna have one clone voice for free. This every single voice, it's costing us $5, so that's why we have it limited. You can always top up to actually add more voices, so you can increase the number of the slots, of voice slots, if you want to. And then you're gonna create voice, and there's a tutorial over here on the left side. And also it has a way to actually remove the background noise in case you have a recording. But when you're recording yourself, it should be nice and crisp and clear, and try to speak not too fast, not too slow. Do not try to do like different, like crying or laughing or angry. Try to be kind of the same format as you are normally speaking. And then upload it as MP3 over here. Give it a name. place an image for it. If you want to place it on the marketplace, fine. If not, you can also keep it for your own. But yes, you can add your own voice inside the Lumiastream. So hope that answered your question. The flash ban can be pretty brutal if you have a dark room. Yeah, it's the hue, Philips Hue. It's usually very bright, and since I placed it like on top and on the bottom, it's gonna become very, very bright. As you can see, you cannot even basically see the nanolith behind. Nanolith, it's also not as bright right now, but it still shows colors over there. But at least it should. Yeah. Okay, let me see why we have that before we continue, because it's gonna be on my mind for quite a second. So I have the hue light strip over here. So save, close, refresh. Gone. Do I have that placed on my HFX? Okay, so now hue actually went to default state. Let me see where's the hue gone, or if I have the HFX over here. Let me test. Okay, where are you? You're on HFX overlay full screen, and I don't think I have the HFX overlay over here. Oh yeah, I have my HFX overlay full screen. Now issue HFX overlay, and we can copy this and then add the browser source HFX. We already have the HFX, but it's not here. All right, let's actually create a new one as HFX Lumia. All right. And now to actually replay your redeem. There you go. Good. From the event list over here, if something didn't go well, you're still gonna have it in the list. So if you click this button, you're gonna replay it. So for example, if an alert was not going because you didn't have the browser source on or something like that, like I had, you can definitely click this button and redeem it again. I was actually pretty proud of myself last night. I made my own HFX, but I gotta fix it. I didn't turn the volume up high enough and can't find the setting now. Yeah, try to, when you upload HFX, try to, after you finish the editing on the video, try to also check if the volume on the video is fine, and then you can control it on your overlay as well. But if by default the video sound is low, it cannot go any higher than that. So you want to make sure that it's loud enough. Hey, is there any way to make the chatbot cheer viewers when they unlock achievement? That's a very good question. Thank you for asking. Inside our alerts, let me actually zoom in. Inside alerts, there's Lumia alerts, and inside here is the viewer achievement alert. After that, you have a base alert, right? That you can actually create an alert when somebody gets an achievement, or you can create variation based on that. For example, you want to have a different alert for each alert over there. And then in the condition value, of course, you're going to have all the alerts and also all the profile achievements that they can get. So, for example, we know that the points tycoon is the hardest one to get. So maybe we want to have something really cool for that, or beat supernova or kick superstar. or supporter or gift legend. So especially for the hard ones to get, it's great to actually have a variation for them to actually reward your viewer that actually grinded for that one. Or, I don't know, buy it in. So, yeah, just to reward the guy. Was trying to build it from the ground. No, it is already there, and you can create it inside here, but as well in the overlays. And I want to show you something from the overlays that is gonna come in and will gonna help a lot of users to create their alerts that are showing on the screen a lot faster. It's not currently I don't know if it's currently out. We're gonna check it together because 7 minutes before the stream it wasn't. So we're gonna go again into our overlays, and we're gonna create a new overlay. Let's call it new alerts. All right, so we're gonna create an alert layer, and this is by default exactly the same as it was before. It has 700 by 600 weight. Of course, we can modify it, and we can go in manage alert. And inside here, you'll already see that it's already been published. So we are actually showing a live. We already see that we have a issue over here, and we need to actually place the translation for the alert import from Lumia. But we did change our avatar as well as the GIF for the new one. So not going to be the old one that you were familiar with, but that's not really important. Also, this button needs to be having the translation. This is the new UI for the alert system. And for example, I can choose that I want to add for Twitch follower. Where is it? Twitch follower alert. I want to add for YouTube subscriber. Where's my YouTube subscriber? And the same thing for Kick follower. I am blind today. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna add the alerts. Right now on the left side, you have here a base alert. Of course, you can add variations. You can multi-select, and you can delete multiple variations at the same time, which is fine. But the coolest thing is that I can select my Kick follower base alert, my YouTube subscriber base alert, and my Twitch follower base alert. And I can just do one single time the edit on all the thing, and we're gonna be stored. So for example, if I want to change the image and the video, if I change the image right now, and I'm gonna place, I don't know, let's place this one, for example, and I have my logo over there. It's enough to, and also let's actually do some other modifications. So let's increase the text size, for example. Let's go with 50. And yeah, I think it looks fine right now. And if I click X to actually cancel the selection. Now, if I go on my YouTube subscriber, it's already placed like that. My Twitch follower, it's already placed like that. So I can modify multiple at the same time. So, and I didn't modify the alert message because I wanted this one to be followed and this one to be subscribed. So only the things that I'm modifying inside will gonna be persisted on all the alerts that we are actually editing. So this will gonna be, for example, if you're trying to have the same theme and you have, I don't know, some kind of the same animation, you can, of course, use that a lot faster by just multi-selecting the alerts and then adding the modification that you want there. And they're gonna be stored. Another thing that it's really important now is that the size amount that you're having over here on the alert layer will gonna be shown as well when you edit. So, for example, now I have a room on the left and on the right, and if I want to make it for taller, if I go cancel, and I make it like portrait mode right now, so I want to have like this the alert, and I manage it. You're gonna see that also the canvas over here, it's modified to actually show you exactly the size that you have inside your overlays. So this is a really great feature because we can now see exactly what we can edit and how we're gonna look on that particular point. Side question about achievements. Are there any plans to allow those being renamed located? We are working on them. Thank you for the kicks. Triggered the thunderstorm. Are we gonna go to normal? Are we gonna go back to normal? Yeah, okay, good. We are gonna work on those, and most probably we will gonna have them at some point that you can modify also the name and also the amount to actually get the achievements, but we're not gonna be currently on 9.0 for sure. So we're gonna be further on our roadmap. Yeah, so that's why we're doing these streams, Prime, because I want everyone to actually ask questions. Come here with your issues. I have a tissue for your issue if you want to, and I'm also gonna try to help you and show how to do it live. I made actually a rhyme over there. I'm actually proud of myself. Good. So any other aspects that you are currently interested in? We did so many things on the last week that I actually do not know which one to begin to actually share. But there were so many hours spent on creating new plugins. I'm actually working on one plugin as well. For example, with the plugin that I'm trying to create, you're gonna be able to control devices from Govee that doesn't have a Wi-Fi connection. So for example, this Govee sync box that was given to me by Frag to actually try to make an implementation for it and connect it to Lumia, I already can control it on the local machine. I'm trying to actually make the implementation inside a plugin and then be able to publish it in the marketplace so everybody of you can actually get it. Chatbot is missing at the bottom of the overlay. Yes, it does, because we were gonna bring it back on. I'm actually very interested that nobody noticed until now. So we have our Lumia chat. Let's actually copy this. And I think we can just place it over here. I'm not gonna populate, so try to place some messages inside so we can actually see it. Is this the one? It has a chat box over here. I guess it's this one. Let's see. Test. There we go. Now we have our chat at the bottom. Good. Any other questions? Actually, nobody but... Oh my god. I have that as a HUD as well on my screen. It's not just showing on the OBS. It also shows on my screen, and that's so loud. I'm actually very interested that you didn't actually use the exclamation mark smoke on until now to see if that thing works. I did place it on my channel last week, and I placed it on a 16-minute timeout, cooldown, not timeout, that if you want, you can smoke the hell out of me over here. Pretty much every single thing on this stream I need to work on and do tonight for tomorrow. So I'm super pumped to get home and work on it. Question. Oh, actually we have the questions over here. Let's see if I did respond to all of them. Can we make our own voice? We can. It is possible to use the same raid alert that I built for my Twitch account and use it for Kick as well. The raid alert, you're referring the raid alert inside Lumia or the raid alert inside the overlays? Because that are two different things. Right now, you cannot export an alert from one platform to another. But for example, if you do want to have exactly the same thing, you can create a command, and then when that alert happens, you can call that command, and that's it. And you can place that command to be called also on Twitch and also on Kick, or also on any other platform that you want to trigger that the same thing as a command. And CS Murphy, can you show us how the stream plugin works? I'm a bit confused what this do. The Steam plugin. Okay, so the Steam plugin, it's quite pretty simple. I don't think I have any plugin installed over here, but I'll install it. The problem is I have to also connect to my Steam, but we do have time to do that. So plugins, it's a very important feature from 9.0. And on Steam, there's already version 1.0.2. And we have remove noisy variables updating with last update. Perfect. So we're gonna install it. The pull interval, it's set to 15 seconds. And here we'll need the Stream Web API key and the Stream ID or vanity name. In order to get an Web API key, you will need to have the authentication placed with mobile in order to get yourself the API key. Otherwise, you will not going to be able to use it. Even if you are having it via email, it's not going to work. So we're going to go on the StreamWeb API key page, and we're going to get our API key. And apparently everybody saw that. Thank you. Okay, then Stream ID or vanity name. I'm gonna just move this window out of the screen because you guys do not need to see that. And that can go also by opening Steam. It's basically your profile. When you go on your profile over here, you have an ID at the last part over here. That's your vanity name. So you can copy it from here. And then you can place it, I guess, Stream ID, or yeah, I think we can place it like that. And activate. It's gonna take a few seconds, and then we're gonna refresh. And now we have installed the Steam, right? Hey, how are you doing, TJ? So what you can do with it? Right now we are on what category on Twitch? Let's go for Twitch. So we're gonna go on variables and say category. Category, it's gonna be software and game development, right? So this is our current Twitch category. And for example, I want to go inside a game and I want that category to be changed with the game that I'm actually playing. So I don't have to go on the platform and actually go and change the category every single time I'm swapping a game. So I want that to be done automatically. Or that's one of the biggest features that the Steam actually plugin has, but also getting the achievements inside, alerts and everything else. So let's actually figure this one out. So I want the Twitch category variable from here because when I, well, we need to make a bit of logic if we want to get back to this game and software development. Because right now, if I search for Steam, if I see the current Steam game app ID is 0, so I can take this one, this value from here, and make it when it's 0 to go back to my previous category, like just chatting, or in our case, it's a different one. But you can choose. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go inside our alerts. Let me actually close this once and collapse the Steam. And I have here the game changed alert. We're gonna click it. And over here we have the current game changed base alert. And we're gonna edit this one. And we're gonna go, of course, because we want to change our category, I want to do something before. I want to go and say in actions, I want Lumia to store my current category into a temporary variable. So we're gonna say variable update. I'm gonna say temp to each category, and we're gonna be actually the value from to each category itself. That way I am actually storing my previous one to this one. I'm gonna add an action. I'm gonna make sure that that happens. So I'm gonna also add a delay of 0.5 seconds. It should be enough. Even less than that. This is not mandatory, but this is just me trying to be safe when I'm doing something. Every single time I'm changing a category or I'm changing a layer in the overlay, I like to place a bit of a delay, because every single actions over here are gonna run at the same time if I'm not placing a delay in between. So I'm gonna add a Lumia delay, and then I'm gonna go, of course, on Twitch platform, and I'm gonna say change current category, and the value we're gonna be picking from the current game name. It comes in when the game is changed on Steam. And we can do exactly the same thing on Kick, and we're gonna place change current category to the exact same thing. So right now we are saving our temporary thing, and then we have this two, right? Okay, everything is fine, but we need to remember that when we do not play, we want to go back to our previous temporary category. And we're gonna do that with a variation. And game name. This is not a good variation. Okay. Oh, well. The problem is, I think we need in the condition here to have a variable match. Variable and value match. That would be great to have over here. I don't know, Cove, if you're still around, but would it be great to actually for this use case, for example, when we are not playing, and if we can place the variable. Oh, actually, you know what? We don't even need it. We can go with another new thing that it's actually added to Lumiastream. And this is variable change alert. So I can get the stream current game app ID, which will gonna be 0 when I'm not playing. And we're gonna go into another Lumia alert. And this time it's the variable changed alert. This is a new one, and this was added also in 9.0. It wasn't here before. And I can activate the variable change. It says only variations. So we're gonna add a variation. I'm gonna place just the variable to actually know for the name. And this will gonna be value equals as a number. Variable name will gonna be this one, and condition value will gonna be 0. And this will if this will gonna happen, then I want my temporary which we stored it. So change stream category to the temp. Oh no, it's it didn't create it yet. So Twitch category, and we're gonna just place temp before it. It will not gonna show in the list because it's not yet created. And we're gonna add the action, and we're gonna do exactly the same thing for kick. Gonna change the current category with the same value, and we're gonna click apply and refresh. Okay, after doing this, we will gonna enter a game and see if it works. Okay, and to see if it also goes back to our original category after we exit the game and we're not playing anymore. So we're gonna open Steam, and we're gonna go on our library, and for example, we're gonna test out Raft. We make sure that we have the game changed alert active. We're gonna do also a reaction with my light, so we're gonna see that it happens. And I also need to have my stream open so I can actually see that the category is changing from software and game development to Raft, basically, because that's what we're gonna launch right now. So let's go and hit play. Gonna take for a second. So we already see that this is starting, the game is launching. And as you can see on my stream, the category right now, it is Raft. And if I actually stop it right now, confirm, the game is closing, and this should trigger a game change alert at the same time as well, because it should revert the variables. Since we have a 15-second pull rate, I don't know if I closed it too fast. Oh, hopefully I didn't. So we're still waiting for the game change. We can also check the variables if they were changed. So let's go variables. Steam. It still says that I am currently in Raft and playing. So I didn't wait enough time to actually go back for it. So let's actually re-trigger it. Unfortunately, I didn't wait for the next pull time. It also says in side my Lumia link that Steam, it's actually having an alert and saying now playing Raft. So that did trigger before. I'm gonna leave it about 15 seconds because it didn't notice that that stopped. Or maybe it doesn't go back to 0 when we're stopping the game. You have another alert. Online status changed, achievement unlocked, game changed. Okay. So let's wait for a second. Let's see if actually closing the game actually triggers something, or maybe it doesn't trigger anything. And it's just having these values change over here when we are actually changing the game. The game is already open on my secondary screen. Okay, I think 15 seconds have passed. Our category is still Raft. Okay, and now I'm gonna go inside the game and click on exit. And yes, this should change over here to play. And maybe this will gonna change as well back to 0. I didn't test this, but let's see. Let's give it 15 seconds. Okay, so looks like it does only trigger when you're playing a game and not when you're not playing a game. So when you stop playing a game, it will not gonna trigger the alert. Okay, do we have an action to actually pull from it? Steam, fetch achievements for game. No, this will gonna be just fetching the achievements for the game. Okay, let's actually change it to a different game and see if that works. And let's go on Medieval Dynasty, for example. And let's play it. I'm gonna go in the variables again. Oh, this one actually opened on my main monitor. So the alert didn't start it yet. It's still saying that I'm playing Raft, even if I change the game. But anytime now, when we're doing another pull on Steam, still waiting for that pull on Steam. Maybe we do have an error in the no. Let me double check. I think we do have an error. File not found, formatting. Okay, so what's with this? I don't know if it's from Steam or not, but I do have some errors, and I guess it actually stopped working. Okay, so maybe it does go back, but it does have some errors. I still need to debug it and figure out why. So right now it'll not gonna go and trigger the alert again because it doesn't change the variables. Yeah, it's still saying that I'm playing Raft over here, even if it's not. So let's actually manually set the title back. And I have a fallback for that. I can just type in the chat. Actually, no, I can actually make a command for it. I don't even need to make a command. Well, I do need, because I'm going to use a variable. Temporary. Let's do that. Add a command. This is going to be temp. Well, fallback. Title. And inside here, we're gonna... Oh, no. We're not gonna use a chatbot. We're gonna use an action. I'm gonna go with Twitch. Set current category to temp. And now we can search for temp. That should be created. Temp Twitch category, which is Lumia. There we go. And we're gonna add action, and we're gonna do the same thing for kick, current category, temporary, Twitch category, add action, apply. And now we're gonna click the fallback, and my category should be changed back to what it was before. Software and game development. Perfect. Good. So, looks like Steam still has a bit of issues, or I'm having since I was trying to also install one of my plugins, maybe that was having some errors, and I still need to fix it. Hey, Reply, how are you doing? Is there a flag to say when music is playing or stopped? So a sound command can be disabled to show a message when not playing music? What do you mean? You mean to actually read the audio meter inside OBS? Try to be as specific as you can, so I can actually give you the best support I can. I don't really know how to get the audio meter in case that's what you're referring to. But if you're using Spotify, yes, for sure, you can tell if music is currently playing or it stopped. Because you have here I don't think I have the connection for Spotify right now. No, I don't have one on this current profile. I have it on my profile, and it always tell you now playing the variable. Flashbang. Now, it's actually called best flashbang. It's not flashbang, it's the best flashbang. Why do you want to blind me? If YouTube Spotify music it's not playing, displaying a message saying not playing. Yeah, you can actually have that when I don't know. You want to. I think the use case you have it's you're having a queue over there, and you're running out of tracks in the playlist, and then basically it stopped at the end of the playlist, right? Prime. I don't think you can read properly, but it's exclamation mark best dash flashbang. Good. What else we added? Oh yeah, we did add another thing, which, oh my god, you cannot imagine how bright this panel can get. I'm glad it is just for a brief second, and I don't have the MP3 as well. That's fine. And for some reason, that hue doesn't want to go back to default. Yeah, best flashbang. It's actually very bright. Works well as a tanning room. Yeah, but especially on the background, you cannot even say that I have like a nano leaf over there, because that hue light, it's so bright. I'm glad that it's just pointing upwards and downwards. And I think we do have a, well, I do have a Philips Bridge 2, not Pro version, and I'm using the Pro connection right now. But this should go back to its original form. Let's try with fast mode. There we go. That triggered the fallback. Payback for all the times I get it. Just kidding, I wanted to do it to do somebody else for once. That's fine. I have a command that shows the current sound when music is stopped. Chat bits shows the last song played. How can I show music not playing? So I have a command that shows the current song. Okay, that's fine. When music is stopped, chat bits shows the last song played. So if somebody give you like bits, you're gonna show the previous song played. Okay, let's actually add the Spotify. Actually, we do have Spotify connection. I would be very careful using your words over there, Money. Those kind of words are not permitted over here and are not tolerated by me either. And okay. So we have the Spotify. Okay. All right. We have a mod in chat. If not, I'm gonna have to go and ban it. Perfect. Bye. All right. We have such a fun time to delete these messages. You can send more, buddy. There you go. Good. Anybody else wants a ban on Kick? I'm really good on controlling chats, even if I'm streaming on different platforms. Typo, not bits, chat bot show the last song greater than it's saying music not playing. You're just trying to have a good day and this person just be spamming crazy. Yeah, well, they can all get banned really quickly. So there's not a big deal with that. I don't put so much time into worshipping trolls, but I do like to have fun with them as well on my streams. So I do appreciate trolls. They are actually providing us content and a laugh on the stream. Good. So let's see. Chatbot show the last song greater than it's saying music not playing. Okay, so what alerts do we have? We have song paused, song played, and switch song. Okay, so right now by Spotify, you can actually have an alert when the song gets paused, but when the songs are getting paused, it's getting paused by you, or it's getting paused by the chat, or basically it's running out of the playlist and reaches the end and then automatically stops. You can always loop the playlist for sure, and then we're not gonna have that issue, and you're gonna always have background music on it. So what's the use case? Private reply. Also, since you guys are here, if you have any ideas of plugins or APIs that you want to be implemented and should be an easy win for us, go in our Discord and post it in the plugin section, and one of us will gonna pick it up and we're gonna try to actually create it if we do have the time, of course. I really give them like a 10-second time out on YouTube and repeatedly do that until they leave. It's hilarious. Yeah, you can also do that, especially since you have the combined chat over here. You know, there's this button that can automatically ban and time out users. And also it can give you a shout out and VIP in case you didn't know that. And you have the same kind of functionality in, well, almost the same kind of functionality, a bit different on the Lumia link, which can do exactly the same thing. So managing multi-chat, it's actually pretty easy in these days. My command shows what song playing. Okay. Also, a really easy API to integrate could be Destiny 2 one for achievements, speedruns, and such. If they have an API, for sure. If not, not really. There's a way to add the instruction book to your stream. Lego plugin. Lego plugin. Oh, they already have an API and many third-party apps. Oh, that's great. Okay, that's a very good candidate then. So place it in the plugins. For sure, we're gonna take a look. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so like I said, private reply. When it's actually stopping the songs on your Spotify, it's because you're reaching the end of the playlist. When it's not playing the last song, it display I want to say music stopped. When it's not playing the last song is display I want to say music stopped. Oh, so when you stop, you are stopping the Spotify yourself, right? The problem with that is the variables are set when song is changed. So basically, for example, if I go into variables and I'm searching for Spotify, as you can see, this is the next song, right? Let me actually zoom in over there. This is the next song, and this is the now playing song, right? And this one over here will only gonna get changed when the song is changed. If I stop the song right now, there will be no variable changes. So what you're requesting is that you would want to actually have an alert when you stop the music to actually clear the variables. That's what you want. Or at least to change the current song and the previous song. Well, basically all the variables should disappear then. So in order to do that, I would say to place a request in ideas and request in our Discord. If it's getting more votes, we'll gonna try to implement it. So yeah, I understood now your use case. So basically, I would go into our Discord in ideas and request and place there your idea for adding like an alert when you stopped Spotify. Thank you for the follows. Also on Kick and Twitch. Oh my god, I'm getting a flashbang again. Hello, flashbang. Okay, and for some reason, yeah, my Hue Pro, it's not going back to default. So turn off lights, turn on lights. There you go. Oh, that worked. Doesn't want to close. Are you live on Twitch? We are live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick at the same time. Yes. Don't let the trolls get you. They're never gonna be getting me, but I've been streaming over 6 years now. I'm so familiar with them, so I don't even... they don't get under my skin. Don't worry. Okay. Any other custom requests or questions? Let me see. Oh my god, I didn't pick this one up. Look at this thing. This is all of you guys coming in the chat. So welcome in, welcome in. We have TJ. Okay, we answered the Steam plugin. We also have the questions printed out when you type !Q in the chat. This is getting printed out. Come on, can you please focus on this one? Please? Give me a second. I think the... Okay. There we go. It's too bright? Yeah, it is too bright. There we go. It's kind of bright. I need to place it to do a different kind of focus. This is moving way too slow. Spot. Point. zone. All right. So now it should be moving a lot faster when I try to... Oh my god, you got me there. Ah. Darn, Fluffy. Okay. While I was fixing the camera focusing point and then watching on the screen to actually see if I'm in focus, you did that. That's so loud in my headset. Yep, that was scary. But if you do not have any questions, guys, we're gonna warp this one up and we're gonna cook some more features and things to share with you next week at the same hour. We're gonna be here on Wednesday at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. US East and 7 p.m. UK time. I'll what's the colors on Discord names? Should be blue, I guess. I don't know, Fluffy. I don't really have a Discord channel open when I'm streaming. But I should know because I did test that. So I think it's blue. I went from red to green yesterday. Oh, okay. Oh, you what the colors mean in Discord. So basically we have different color types depending on how much interaction you have in Discord. So you're gonna start as a candle, which will gonna be gray. Then we're gonna go into red. Then you're gonna be promoted to green. And then you're gonna get the maximum level, which is blue. And those are showing, the blue ones we're gonna show first if you scroll on the list on the left side for all the members. Then we're gonna be the green ones, then we're gonna be the red, then we're gonna be the candles. And of course we have on Twitch also showing who is currently live, having from our, oh, we didn't want to change that. We have our live users currently, and then we have our affiliates for sure. And then we're gonna have our blue users. So this is the blue category. Then we're gonna show the green, and then we're gonna be the red, and there's a lot of reds. And then we're gonna be the candles, which are gray over here. Baradi, thank you for always being so supportive and helpful. Thank you so much, Prime. Thank you, Fluffy. Thank you, everybody that's been here. Thank you for all the supports, but do not go anywhere because we have to raid. And as usual, if you're streaming, use like Lumia stream tag. So, for example, I'm going on Twitch right now. And we will gonna go inside browse live channels and we're gonna search streamers that have Lumia stream tag activated. So if you are one of those, you're gonna get rated by me or by I don't know, maybe other Lumia members. Share the love in the community and use that tag to actually be easier for us to find you, but also, you know, to interact with you. I don't have to raid you, but I can still come to you as well on the streams. So who will gonna raid tonight? We have our, of course, our ambassador here, the Mad Rambo. But I think we're gonna go to somebody else tonight. And yeah, let's go to this user. Let's see if he has some lights and camera. He does have some lights and camera. And he's placing some enshrouded. So we're gonna raid over there. We will gonna raid over there. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. The only problem is I have to go on a different browser to do that. Okay. Here we go. Let's catch up with the chat while the raid is loading over there. Hey, how are you doing, Cam? Welcome in. Bad players. Hello, hello. You're coming just as we're warping up, raiding out to Eats Triple. Prepare some emotes over there. He has almost 200 people in his stream, so we're gonna actually make it to be 200. So until next week, guys, love you all, and stay creative, stay positive, and as always, have a luminous day. Bye!
I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight. Gotta get the
Gonna need for cable.
This is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream. That's what I like. Let it flow.
That players, thanks for the follow.